Wait, no, this can't be possible. It's not right. How come I got a good camera now? Hold on. Hold on. Lord have mercy. I can see the dimples on me, man. Goodness gracious. It might be time to edit for him. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you wanna love, but I just wanna fuck. Hey girl, you know the deal. I gotta keep it real. See them dark skin girls with them light skin crews. Yeah, we see you. But she the light skin girl with the light skin crew. Y'all know what to do.
I gotta pray to God every day nobody from my school finds I got a YouTube channel, bro.
This nigga is trash.
So y'all already know who the Grimm brothers are. They would make stories about all these fairy tale characters and them low-key being dogs.
Ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black and rich.
Last time we talked about Hansel and Gretel and how they cooked a witch, but this time, man. Little Red, I'm from the hood. Little Red, run them down. I mean Riding Hood.
I just gave you opportunity of a lifetime, brother.
Now, I'll be honest with y'all. Little Red Riding Hood, throughout the entire story, she was low-key a demon. An oblivious demon, but hey, mama, she made it. The way the characters in Little Red Riding Hood were moving had to be studied, so I had to talk about it. So without further ado, y'all remember to like, subscribe, comment, give me the 30K subs, and hey, that's cinema, man. Fight back, man. Fight back. Our story starts with a young girl that everybody liked. Now, I mean, when she had badges, she had badges. Everyone that even looked in her direction liked her, man. But the person that loved her the most was her grandmother, man. She would give anything to her. So her grandma saw her one day and said, "My beautiful granddaughter, look what I got you. It's a red velvet cap, man. Hey, put it on. Hey, you know what we can call you? Little Red Riding Hood." Shakespeare really dead?
You're a donut! You're so stupid!
One day her mom gave her a piece of cake and wine because her grandma was sick and she wanted her to bring it to her. It's kind of weird because why are you bringing wine and cake to this deathly sick old lady, gang?
Let's get money, and I'm playing that shit up.
I guess back then they still did bloodletting, so that was probably the best they had. So before leaving, her mother warned her and said, "Alright, peep game and lock in. What you gotta do, okay? You gotta go straight, bustle right, bustle left, right? Don't let no wolf try and get to you. I know saying a wolf, you know, I'm speaking into existence, but hey, anything can happen, bro. Just don't be stupid and run off the path. Once you get into your grandmother's house, you know, feed her some wine, feed her some cake, and it's gonna rejuvenate her, because that's how it works. I guess, bro.
What are we doing this for, brother?
So Little Red Riding Hood was like, "Man, mama, I got this, gangy." Then she set off. Lord have mercy, what will befall this girl? Now the grandma lived all the way out in the woods. Why that far away from the village? Hey, who knows, man.
I'm not trying to hit it. Something like that.
So Little Red Riding Hood, she was on her merry way walking, you know, it was great. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, a wolf showed up. Oh no. And for some reason, he knew her on a first name basis. He was talking about what's going on, Little Red Riding Hood? What's the word? And y'all already knew he was banging like that. Yeah, whole lot of gangsta going on. Yeah, this X-I. New York City, New York City, New York City, New York City. Hey, where you off to though? Let me know. Oh, your grandmother's? Where's she at? What you got in there? Cake and wine? Oh, nah. You gonna have to run me some of that. No? Alright. Hey, I'm gonna let you go though. I'm gonna let you go. Just tell me where she is. And for some reason, Little Red Riding Hood gave him the exact XYZ coordinates of where her grandmother lived.
This nigga is trash.
For what reason? Why would you hold your grandma like that? It is a giant wolf that would probably eat you if you weren't in public. And that's not even the worst part. In the story, she said, "Ah, now you surely must know where she lives, man. It's right there. What are you doing?"
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
So out of nowhere, the wolf starts thinking, what a tender young creature. What a nice plump mouthful you're gonna be for me. I gotta think though, man, if I'm gonna eat this plump little girl up, I'm gonna have to start. This man is a pedophile. Also, hold on, chill. That's exactly what he said in the story. Do not, stop it. So the wolf started thinking, I ain't gonna lie, Little Red Riding Hood gonna be a lot better to eat than the old lady. Man, I'm gonna have to do some light alchemy level thinking. So he walked with her for a short time throughout the forest, and they were low-key ore farming, I'm not gonna lie. It looked kind of cool. Then he started talking about how pretty the flowers were and how she had to go look at them.
Then I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss.
And you already know Little Red Riding Hood's dumb self was like, man, these flowers are kind of pretty. Grandma who? So the wolf was genuinely manipulating this girl, Little Red Riding Hood, and she was just going for it, man. I guarantee you, she probably forgot she had a grandmother in that moment, and she kept getting deeper and deeper into the forest. Meanwhile, the wolf is making a beeline to Grandma's house.
Now I gotta pull up. Everybody dying, me included. I ain't going to jail.
Like I said, y'all, he was really banging like that. So he knocked the door and Grandma said, who's there? New York City! New York City! I mean, hold on. It's Little Red Riding Hood. It's Little Red Riding Hood. And I've come to give you food, Grandma. So Grandma was like, oh, of course. You don't sound crazy at all. Lift the hatch. I'm too weak and I can't get up.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So as soon as the wolf lifted the hatch, oh yeah! He didn't actually switch her down. He more like he genuinely swallowed her, didn't chew her at all. Then this madman took her clothes, put it on himself, and went into the bed and acted like he was the grandmother. Oh, I see the plan now.
God damn, get off that nigga dick, bro.
Hey, good morning. Hello? Is anybody in here? Hey, Grandma, I got you some flowers and some food, man. And then she was greeted by the big bad wolf. But something seemed off about her grandma. She looked more wolf-like. So they went to this back and forth thing and she started talking about, Grandma, I'm not gonna lie, your ears got really big, man. You sure they always look like that? Of course, my child. The better to hear you with. Word to bro. And Grandma, your eyes kind of bulging. You sure they were always that big? Of course, the better to see you with, my child. Word to bro. Yeah, and Grandma, your hands got really big and wolf-like. I'm not sure they always look like that. Of course, it's better to hug you with, my child. Word to bro. Yeah, and Grandma, you got some chompers on you. Your teeth kind of big, and you look kind of broke. Broke? Who broke? Come on, let's do it. And in a single bound, the wolf went and ate Little Red Riding Hood whole. The wolf appeased his appetite. He was happy. So he decided, you know what? Let me Goldilocks this. Take a rest in the grandma's house. And then a man called the Huntsman was walking around and heard snoring.
I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black and rich.
So immediately went to go check on her. But just so y'all know, the Huntsman, yeah, nah, he was banging like that. Grandma, you good? I know that's not a wolf I see. Nah, I know that's not a wolf I see. What? Oh no, you ate the kid and Grandma. Yeah, nah, we finna have to run it, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Let's New York City, New York City, New York City. So the Huntsman went and opened up the wolf's whole entire stomach. And as soon as Little Red Riding Hood and the grandma escaped, I don't know how they're still alive, stomach acids and all that, Little Red Riding Hood immediately threw a bunch of stones in the wolf's stomach. So the wolf tried to run away, but the stones were so heavy, he fell down and died. So finally, the Huntsman drew off the wolf's skin and went back home to make it into some clothes.
Go get back!
Where that shit came from, you not like that, bro. You went live and said you pop niggas. You don't pop niggas.
The grandmother ate the cake and wine, and I guess it had some regenerative property because she came right back up. And Little Red Riding Hood, she decided, I'm never gonna go to your house again, Grandma. Now, I know this is gonna sound weird, but this is actually a two-part story.
Let's get money.
Because a good month or two later, another wolf comes out of nowhere when Little Red Riding Hood goes back to Grandma's house. So Little Red Riding Hood, being smart, didn't talk to the wolf, went straight to Grandma's house, told her what was going on, and Grandma was like, oh, they want to be weird, right? Okay, we can do that then. All right, does she know that we banging? Does that wolf know I really like that? So she boiled some water, took a bucket, picked up the bucket, and as soon as the wolf got in small distance, she sprayed him, gang. She unloaded that full clip of bucket of boiling water on his body. That boy felt the devil's heat on his fur. So he immediately went off and searched for different food because he was not gonna go out like his brother. Little did y'all know, he was off to go try and eat 3 pigs. But anyways, y'all, that's gonna be in this video. Thank y'all for watching. Remember to watch my other content, man. Tell me what y'all want me to do next. I might do another mythology video, but hey, it's up to God, really. See y'all later, man. Hey, cherish everything in life, and yeah, bye, guys.
Wish that I could stay here for life. I wish that I could stay here. I wish that I could stay here.